All right, so this is the Alabama counties e-chart demonstration here. So as you can see, we have the different counties of Alabama, and we have a on-hover feature that shows the name of the counties, and we also have an on-click feature like so for each of the counties. And we also have a show regions button where we can essentially do the same. You might notice this is a different spatial reference for the regions. And so that is just kind of using the GeoJSON, an issue with that, different sources coming from those GeoJSONs essentially. So how does this work? Well, what we have is a main.js, a main.js file, and an index.html along with our GeoJSONs, which I was saying earlier. These are from separate sources, hence different spatial references. The first thing you're going to want to do is connect your application, your web application, through a CDN. So the CDN we'll be using in this instance, you notice the npm for the JavaScript npm. We're using JS deliver for this connection of Echarts, because again we're using Echarts and we're using code, and we are using functions in a style that only operates within Echarts. So you're going to want to do the script search and link it through CDNs, JS deliver, and that's how you're going to connect your Echarts. Once you do that, you're going to want to establish your variables here, where we have my chart and char DOM, as well as important variables like AL counties GeoJSON data, regions GeoJSON data, county series option, region series option. So that's what you're going to want to do. And we are going to have just a little loading animation. And so the next thing you want to do is your fetch quests, which can be tricky. There are videos out there on YouTube that show you how to do your fetch quest. And of course, we have to keep up with constantly updating standards. Right here, we're using a promise all, as you can see the comment, to fetch both of the files concurrently. But this is what your fetch quest is going to look like. And of course, we have two here, the fetch quests. We are doing this in-house. You can also do a fetch quest for a GeoJSON via a link. Now, I have not tried that, but it is possible, and there are videos explaining how to do that. Just a couple console logs. As I was trying to piece this together when I was creating it, I had a lot of issues. And so a very, very crucial step right here is you want to register both maps with the name property. Now this is huge. The name property is what you're linking to from Echarts. Uses name property spelled like this, lowercase n in name, uppercase P in property. You want to link the name property here, and what you're doing is you're going into these GeoJSONs, and right here, we're gonna put, for example, if I wanted, this is regions, I can put north. Let me search for, north, and north region. What's the name? Capital NAME for this GeoJSON file. The setup here, how we are describing what we are considering to be a name, it is a capital N in name for regions. And when we look in counties, if we want to, let's just put Tuscaloosa. Where are we? Tuscaloosa. We have name all caps. So we see different spellings, case sensitive, which is important. It's important that we recognize that it's case sensitive. Obviously, I guess it would be better to have both, all uppercase or all lowercase, or just as long as they are the same. Anyways, we want to link these to Echarts, so Echarts knows what the name property is of your GeoJSONs. And essentially, what you are going to do next is for the Choropleth, because again, what we want to focus on is the Choropleth demonstration and how we can use the code to create other web applications and how we can understand the style code pertaining to Choropleth. So we have an option. An option is how you are going to style and also some of the functions pertaining to style of your web application. Here we choose the name county series option, and remember we're calling this name property here, and what we're doing is that we are kind of defining an area color and border color. This isn't really necessary a lot of the times. We can just kind of do color, which works. What you want to pay attention to is emphasis. Emphasis is our on hover. As you see here, emphasis is our on hover, and that's how it's going to work. Also, how I've demonstrated here in this code, the stylization methods and techniques for the color and requesting a color or displaying a color can be used both in the literal name of the color, where we have white here, and the hexadecimal identification for the color as we have here. And we just repeat the same process here in regions as well. We have an update map display here, and this is just our if-else statements pertaining to the title text. As you can see, invalid map type. I had, again, a lot of debugging that I was doing. Tooltip. So tooltip is what is going to appear. Now you see, right now I'm over Pickens. The name Pickens appears over the county, but also this little window that pops up, that is your tooltip. So that is what you're going to want to pay attention to, and tooltip can be edited if you want tooltip to say something specifically, maybe like population of that county. That can be arranged. And this is our event listeners for our clicks on clicks. As you know, we're clicking bib, and bib has been selected, and we click off. So that's basically it. It's just a quick tutorial, brief tutorial on Echarts and how you can kind of bring them into your web application and how you can use the Choropleth features, mostly focusing on emphasis, which again, you're going to need that option. The option is the format we use for the stylization, and emphasis is your on hover. So that's it, and thank you.